What's up, MSFers? It's time for your recap. Starting today, we've got Topple the Tribunal, which is an alliance-wide event. There was some confusion thinking it was solo, but that will require your entire alliance to take place in that winning Crucible battles. Also, tomorrow, we're going to be starting the Strange Divination Mockingbird event. That's Battle in Blitz and Spend Power Cores. Also, tomorrow will be the Web Milestones, where you're going to need to earn Blitz credits. It's everybody's favorite day. It's Patch Day. Be sure to check out Valleyfly's Patch Day preview as he teases what he's allowed to tell you guys of what's coming out later today. The Envoys posted their kit reveals of the new teams coming out in today's patch. Now, something to note, some of the Envoys were allowed to test these characters, yet they were only allowed to speak about their kits, which put them in a little bit of a tough spot. Be sure to watch Heartgrave as he stumbles through frustratingly going over that kit, biting his tongue. Other people leaned against that, giving their speculation on what they think the team will do. And I would just like to say this. I never tested the team myself. I avoided doing that because, well, let's just say I'm lazy. I don't care. I did, however, hear about other people who tested this, and I'm not talking about just Envoys. There are actually multiple test servers. Some of those people in those test servers stick to their NDA as though it was made of Teflon. That's where a lot of the leaks seem to be coming from these days. Anyways, I've heard from a lot of people that all of these teams are either OP, fun, look amazing, and they're just all around great teams, which is why it's a little confusing that Scopely didn't want us giving our personal opinions based on gameplay footage. Anyways, these are coming out today. You'll see when the server goes down, a lot of other videos are going to go live with people's expectations of what these teams can do, how they'll perform, and their personal opinions on the teams themselves. And on to other news, Boylon says that Marvel Strike Force is the best mobile game. The King of Stats gives evidence as to why there are no hero collectors nearly as good as Marvel Strike Force. Taco Shooter, with aid from Beta Ray Bill, puts out their top DD6 picks updated. This is a very interesting video for those of you starting to push into DD6. Be sure to check this one out. It will be immensely helpful for you. And Gangster KT comes out with a new video. He's always one to min-max his teams. He showcases the new Avengers, and for those of you who don't want to build this team to epic proportions, he's got a breakdown of how big you should build each member of the team for the unlock in the Trial/Scourge that they'll be involved in. Now, we don't know who or what they will unlock, but there is a good history of how these teams function in the Scourges, and he's going off of that information. Be sure to check out his infographic in the video. It was very insightful. And speaking of new Avengers, Dorky Dad comes out with a new War video covering the team. They look really, really good in War. Be sure to check this video out to see the value of them in War. Now, I had a conversation with Dorky Dad among some other content creators where we talked about the value of this team, and he did move the needle for me a little bit on this subject. I don't want to build this team because I'm not that interested in War, and I would like a team that is skippable. They are, of course, now required to unlock that next legendary. However, we discussed that we may not need to build them as high as we thought, and the cost in gold, which is my sticking point, doesn't really apply until after level 70, so we may be able to get that unlock of the next legendary, we still don't know who that is, without building them and spending too much gold on the team. And finally, Frosty Osty is someone who knows a lot about Marvel lore but doesn't feel the need to brag about themselves. He puts out his latest edition of Frosty Features covering Ghost Rider Robbie. Be sure to check this video out. They're always fun and entertaining to go over the backgrounds of where these characters came from and their history in the comic books and MCU. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for this patch. Hopefully it goes off without a hitch, but if it is game-breakingly bad, just expect Scopely to jump on this rather quickly. They have been doing a better job of compensating. For more of the latest, I'm Run7 bringing you yesterday's news today. Also, we've got Strange Divinations, the Mockingbird event, and Spending Power. And what levels you need to build the team to for whatever star rank you want to unlock Black Cat. Not Black Cat.
He shaved his head, or had his head shaved, and the immediate response of the community was precious?